New World Order. If the United States seizes Greenland, NATO will come to an end, and a new world order will be established in which the superpowers will divide the world among themselves. The United States will keep Venezuela, Panama, and Greenland. Russia will keep Ukraine, and China will keep Taiwan. This new Cold War will not be about political ideology, but about the hegemony of rare earth elements. The breakup of NATO will give rise to other alliances. On one side will be the BRICS, made up of Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and new members such as Iran, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, etc. The Word of God announces that 10 nations will form an alliance headed by a man whom the Bible calls the Beast, with whom Israel will establish a holy covenant spoken of by Daniel. Thanks to this covenant, Israel will be able to build the third temple of God in Jerusalem and begin the continual sacrifice. However, Daniel says that for a week of 7 years it will confirm a covenant with many. In the middle of the week, 3.5 years. It will profane the sanctuary and put an end to the daily sacrifice and offering and will set up the abomination that causes desolation. This beast will be allowed to wage war against the saints. The 2 witnesses whom God sends to Jerusalem to prophesy for 1,260 days, and it will overcome them and kill them. This is the little horn of which Daniel speaks, which will not be destroyed by human hands, but by the mighty hand of God. Daniel chapter 7 verse 22 says, "The fourth beast, Rome, will be a fourth kingdom on earth, which will be different from all the other kingdoms and will devour the whole earth, trampling it down and crushing it. And from that kingdom 10 kings will arise, and after them another will arise, who will be different from the earlier ones and will subdue 3 kings. He will speak against the Most High and oppress his holy people and try to change the set times and the laws. The holy people will be delivered into his hands for a time, times and half a time, 3.5 years. But the judge will sit, and his power will be taken away to be consumed and destroyed to the end. Then the sovereignty, power and greatness of all the kingdoms under heaven will be given to the holy people of the Most High. His kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions will serve and obey him." End of the Antichrist. Daniel says, "While I was looking at the 10 horns, behold, another little horn came up among them, and before it 3 of the first horns were uprooted. And behold, this horn had eyes like the eyes of a man and a mouth speaking pompous words. I kept watching until thrones were set in place, and the Ancient of Days took his seat. His clothing was as white as snow, and the hair of his head was white like pure wool. His throne was fiery flames, and its wheels were burning fire. A river of fire was flowing and coming out from before him. Thousands upon thousands attended him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judge was seated, and the books were opened. Then I kept watching because of the sound of the words the horn was speaking. I kept watching until the beast was slain, and its body was destroyed to be burned with fire. The dominion of the other beasts was taken away, but they were allowed to live for a time. I kept watching in the night visions, and behold, with the clouds of heaven one like a son of man was coming. He approached the Ancient of Days and was presented before him. And he was given dominion, glory, and a kingdom, that all peoples and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that shall not pass away, and his kingdom one that shall not be destroyed.